Coach Jock coming to you guys. What's up? Just another hitting coach here, trying to give you some good information. You know, I was working with a friend of mine's kid not too long ago, and they're like, man, how do I reset in a game? How do I get him to reset in a game after you know, each swing or each pitch? He fouls it off, strike one, whatever the situation is. And I said, hey man, just remind him always to get, you know, he takes a swing, poof, right? He steps out, he's doing his thing, he comes in, front elbow to the ground, right? And that's kind of where we start to learn. Kids start to understand, like, always have your knees bent, right? Be in an athletic position. But again, we want to get that front elbow to the ground, all right? And if I can get in that position, it automatically puts my hands where I want them to be. The more they start working on that, it's not a high level instruction thing that they have to kind of decipher through or figure out. It's just get that front elbow to the ground, get it to the plate. Again, get it to wherever it is that's not too crazy. We just don't want to be up, all right? Why don't I want to be up? If I'm going to hit this ball and I'm up, right? If I'm up in this position, let me scoot over a little bit, probably so you can see me better. If I'm gonna hit this ball and I'm standing up, I'm not in my tilt. As I go, you can watch my elbow. First movement is going that way, right? And so now what happens is I roll, boom. My elbows went that way. It pulls my barrel in that direction. I've heard all kinds of things. I love them all. There's a flashlight on your elbow. Point the flashlight to the pitcher. I always talked about the back elbow. Back elbow, drive it to the pitcher. Knob, right? We won't go there. There's all kinds of things that people talk about, right? Reset, elbow to the ground. That's why it's so important, right? I know I got off on a tangent right there. It's so important because now my first movement is going where I want it to go. It's going towards you, right? I'm not going up, right? I'm not going like that, but I'm going towards the pitcher, right? I'm pulling that knob towards you. Boom, I get behind that ball, everything's going in that direction. If I start up, if I don't reset after every pitch, I might get the pitch I want. Oh, everything is gonna go in that direction. Again, you might hit the ball. You probably will hit the ball if you have good hand-eye coordination. But are you getting all of your weight through that ball? Are we getting all of our power behind that ball? Are we getting everything we have through that ball to drive it as hard as we can? And I don't care where they hit the ball in a game, I just want them to get on base. Be an athlete. Trust what it is that you practice on. And practice. In a game, be an athlete. If you get on base with a bad swing, great. Can't score if we don't get on base, all right? In a game, we're being an athlete, we're trying to hit the ball as hard as we can, we're trying to get on base, okay? Unless coach gives you signs, if you're an older kid, then you gotta execute, always execute. But for younger kids, we're trying to hit the ball hard, we're trying to take the best swing we can, we're trying to get on base, all right? How do I reset after every single time? Elbow to the ground. That's the easiest way, all right? Elbow to the ground. Don't tell them to bend their knees in a game. Really don't talk to them at all in a game, right? Let them figure it out. When they're not hitting, mom and dad, hey, don't forget, stay in your tilt, right? Quiet hands. Whatever it is that they're trying to do, one thing, try to keep it to one. I know I just did two. Try to keep it to one. Hey, stay in your tilt. Great job, dude. Hey, awesome swing, man. I love that you're swinging the bat, all right? Remember, quiet hands. Don't talk to them when they're in the batter's box, please. Let them have their own experience, let them do their thing, all right? But again, how do I reset? Just get that elbow to the ground, elbow to the hip, elbow to the knee, whatever it was that you guys have established, just get that elbow down, all right? And try and stay in that position as long as possible. Again, if we can stay through at least contact, we're in a great position, all right? We wanna try to stay in our tilt all the way through our swing, if we can, all right? At the end of the day, be an athlete when they're in the batter's box. That's what we want to teach these kids, be an athlete. We practice and practice, we play as hard as we can in a game. This has nothing to do with hitting, but I always say it, and I hope you tell your kids this too. If you make a mistake, make it at 100%. You take a bad swing and you hit the ball hard, fantastic. Give me max effort, all right? Just try and get on base. Keep it age appropriate. Thank you guys.